Shout out to the Keaton crew, shout out Nymph. I was just chatting to Nymph earlier about tablet crafting, so I thought I'd just make a little short video for people and we'd go over it. Um, Honestly, chaos spamming is my way preferred method. These are just good, these are already with +3s and stuff on them. Chaos spamming is my preferred method because the amount of rigmarole we have to go through to buy all the blank tablets, transorg them, and then check them, and then alch the bad ones, and then 3-to-1 your rares. It's super boring, super annoying. And I actually think this is way faster div per hour, like way faster than doing that stuff. And you can basically set up so you've only got good tablets selling. You can have a few settle tablets if you want to, but the basic premise is through tablet crafting, through chaos spam, is you want to pick a tablet base that has multiple hits. So obviously the +3 on breaches is your big one, and then if you get some good prefixes on there, great. And if you get a good suffix alongside those, then yeah, that's ridiculous. Then you get, and I'm talking ridiculous. So I've crafted a load of breach tablets while kind of getting ready to sort this video out and doing a few takes, and the big hit, I thought this was a big hit. I found that obviously inflation has changed that value because it's been a while. I normally tablet craft at the start of the league and then just let them sell through the league. So here's like a reasonable one. Is my price checker not working? Has it crashed? Fantastic. Yeah, it's crashed. Oh, assets. Is it going to work? There we go. So, how do you check your tablets quickly? This value will never really be correct, but it will give you a ballpark when you're onto something valuable with your price checker. I assume Exile Exchange works the same way. I use Overlay too because I find Exile Exchange hideous, and that's fine by me. So this already, you know that when you're in these kind of values, you've got a reasonably good tablet. Now on breach tablets, monster rarity is actually kind of dead. You have to kind of learn what the good stuff is for that league. Last league, I just crafted purely Abyss tablets because they just printed. This league, Abyss is still very good for farming, for tablet crafting. So is Delirium, funny enough, and so is Breach, obviously. Now, even at a chaos ratio of let's say like 8-9ish chaos, I've been tablet crafting at 8 chaos to 1 div, and I still pull huge margins. Probably I'd say 200 to 300 div an hour. Probably. Yeah, even with the cat, probably close to 200 when you're at 8 to 1, but if you get lucky, you can get more. You can have some dry spots where you go through 150, maybe even 200 chaos without really hitting anything big, but you'll have multiple opportunities through that chaos run to have settles that will easily recoup your invest most of the time anyway. And when you hit a big tablet, you'll basically double your money. And if you hit a huge tablet, which I'm going to show you now, which I just hit while I was recording, then stopped recording, as I said, I've just listed it, 110 div for a tablet. So they're obviously printing for group play. You will never ever never buy these tablets for a solo player. But yeah, so this one is rarity, effectiveness, and breach effectiveness with +3. Obviously, you would divine this until it's solid before you sell it because it's perfect, basically. Perfect tablet. If you look for it, you'll see liquidity is still good in this market. 3 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 10 hours, 1 hour, 1 hour. So I'm just chucking it 110. This one, there's one undercutting me. I think about like 28 div for this one, but I've finished the league anyway, so I'm just going to chuck it in there and it'll slow sell. These are all crafted. Again, these are just settles that I hit very quickly, things like that. So yeah, basically, let's go over the process. So we start with, again, I don't even care if my transmuter orgs hit, because I'm going to be chaos spamming everything. So we will org it. Effectiveness is good. Breach effectiveness, rather. Experience is okay. Max roll this late in the league. I was buying loads of these, for instance. But if you hit, so on breaches and abyss, if you have 3 good mods and then you exalt into experience or gold, it's still worth checking and can sell quite well, because the gold runs and gold farmers who have all the gold find gear on, the gold find sockets, will use breaches with gold find for their base tablets, so they sell, and experience on Abyss and Breach also sells this far into the league. So we start chaos spamming. Can we keep the good suffix? We'll see. 2 dead mods and a good suffix. Quantity of wound gifts with effectiveness is good if we can hit Hive Blood as well, but Hive Blood is a suffix, so yeah, we probably can't. Might be worth checking. Nah, let's take the experience off. Nope, chaos spam it is. And it's dead, so we just keep going. And the reason we're chaos spamming 3 mod is because we want to have a combination of a little bit of blocking and the ability to hit double suffix or double prefix, and moving an affix between the two until we get something that gives us settling. I tried chaos spamming with 4 mods for like an additional block, let's say, but it doesn't give you the exalt opportunities to hit double prefix and double suffixes anywhere near as enough. So yeah, 2 mods sucks because you can't get double prefix or suffix. 1 mod is obviously insane. 3 mods, I've been doing this for leagues now, is where I always like to chaos spam, and I will annul back down to 3 if I fail some 50-50s. So again, completely dead tablet. Hive Blood. Hive Blood needs womb gifts and ideally effectiveness or pack size to be really good. All dead. And again, if I'm seeing things like waystones and summoning circles and gold, if I'm just quick scanning the tablet, if any of these are even on it to start with, I just keep going. I don't care if I'm close. It needs to be 3 good mods. Experience, magic. Okay, Woundgis High Blood Rarity. If that was effectiveness, it would be better, but not bad. Dead. So we check it. 4 div. There you go. I'll put it up just to show you that you can actually get your money back reasonably. These, especially at this point in the league, this stuff will sell worse, obviously. And what I tend to do is the kind of like the mediocre-ish tablets that are left over that aren't selling. If I'm dropping it down to like 2-3 div, I'll just run them. It's like, okay, fine, I've got some okay tablets to just run. So we'll do another one, see if we can hit big. Again, don't really care what's on it for this example anyway. Quantity of wound is found in map. Can we get effectiveness? No, monster rarity is dead on breach, but oh well. Strongbox is dead. We have effectiveness, still got strongbox, strongbox. Okay, I'm just looking at spirits. Spirits, don't care. Spirits is still on it, don't care. Chess, essence, don't care. Shrines, don't care. Don't care. So this is a bad run of variants, I would say, so far. Effectiveness. Monster rarity again. Dead on breach tablets. Great on Delhi and great on Abyss. Spirit's dead. Gold dead. So this is going to show you a bad run. Nope. Yeah, we're getting some bad chaos here. But again, I'm so confident in doing this now, I don't even really care, because I know the margins do even out over time. Like, really well. Can we get rid of the waystones? We can't. Can we get rid of the waystones? No, we've still got rarity. I really want waystones to go away. Again, if I'd exalted into it, I would check it. I'm not going to bother. And we're back to 2 dead mods. If you hit that on a temple tablet, really try and go for a suffix. If you've got that and a suffix and you hit unique Vol enemies, so that plus unique Vol enemies is the Monkey Hunters tablet, and although they were selling for like 50 odd div, I don't know what they're at now, but they sell for a lot. So again, 2 dead mods, still terrible. Again, I'm seeing summoning circle, so I'm not even and I know that Zesht is always dead, so everything's terrible. Terrible. Monster rarity. Again, I really don't want waystones on it. I don't want pack size on it. Woundgis, rare monsters. Nope. Again, that's actually technically 2 dead mods. There we go. So we have, again, monster rarity. Fuck off. Increased quantity of wound gifts. I'm going to take the chaos gamble on this. You could, again, you could probably settle. So you've got +2 and wound gifts. Like, nah, not even worth settling. Of course, it hit that straight away. All dead. Okay, wound gifts, high blood. Monster rarity is not terrible on this combo, but again, you're never really looking for it. But it's probably worth an exalt. Gold, probably not worth, but we'll see. 6.8 is a good sign. Now, the gold might add value for this one because we're high rolled and the people do run, the gold farmers do run this. It's not in demand, but that's not going to devalue it, so I'd probably put it at 6. Yeah, liquidity looks okay at 6.
Have an order?
You get the idea. It's just,
I'm sure
so
someone will
far,
want that.
we're breaking even a little bit. I'd say that's my big ticket, obviously. But we'll do it until we hit a good tablet for a change. Drop level, terrible, all terrible. So we'll just start with a terrible tablet to prove the point. Okay, additional rare. Monster rarity still dead on this because that doesn't affect spawned monsters. From what I can tell, just as a by the way, pack size and monster rarity I think only affect natural monsters on the map. So the monsters that exist on the map when the map is generated, not spawned monsters. Maybe on delirium, I don't know. I don't know. That one I need to check a bit more. Right, so I'm gonna risk it. Can I get another good mod? Nope. And it's gone. Woundgis rarity. Again, if I had Woundgis and Hive Blood, I'd exalt. I'm not gonna bother. There we go. We have effectiveness. Got a dead mod on the suffix. It's kind of annoying, but if we can get rarity on this, this will be a profit at this point. There you go. Monster rarity, crap-ish. But, okay, so say monster rarity dead. When you've got +3 on it, people will like monster rarity, even though it's not particularly good for this mod, because again, it doesn't affect the spawned mobs. But I will still check it on the price check. So we have monster rarity, effectiveness. That's completely dead. 14 div, sure,
Can I
go.
help?
And again, because I'm just slow selling, I'm not going to undercut by a div. I don't care. I'm done with the league.
Seems like a good deal.
That gives you the rough idea. And like I say, you will hit some dry runs with your variants, but I've done this so much, like I literally just don't even, it doesn't even worry me anymore. I've done it league upon league. I've done it at 8 chaos. I think I might have even done it at 7 chaos to a div. And I think I'm still running like 100 div, 200 div an hour plus. And what I'll tend to do, I'll just craft a load of tablets and then I'll chuck them in my stash. And then while I'm mapping, it'll just be like 20 div, 13 div, 40 div. Like, okay, cool. Just chilling. So yeah, there's a rough guide to tablet crafting. If people are interested, I'll do some more for the crew on the Discord. But yeah, shout out Keith and shout out Nymph. Peace.